Oh, anything goes. Are we on? Jason, is this on? It's going. Oh, hey.
Loadcast!
So anything goes. Talk to me, Jason. What can I talk about? Anything goes. I mean, of course, we're in the presence of a lady.
Yeah.
So anything goes has to be... Funny man, stop butting in, Nate. This is all me. Well, first I start doing the eyebrow dance, give her the stare down. Then I pull out the guns and I just start bam, 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 bam. Hey baby, what's up? And then when she spilled her drink on me, I tear my shirt off and say, how do you like this?
Well, hello, friends, and welcome to episode 31 of Loadcast. The theme this month is Anything Goes. And next up, we've got a little bit of deja vu with Regan.
Hello, Loadcast listeners. Regan here, your rockin' and rollin' reporter for Load Megacorp and Loadcast. Tonight, I am reporting from the Portland International Auto Show. Sounds familiar? One of the first reports I ever did, the first reporting I ever did for Loadcast was from the Portland International Auto Show. The premise of that time, or the idea, was for me to get completely plastered throughout the show, and my reports would get more ridiculous as they went on, and I got more drunk. However, those plans didn't work out because I got to the auto show and the bar wasn't open. All they had was a fucking wine tasting, so that blew that plan. However, tonight, I am prepared. I have snuck a pint of whiskey in with me, and I've just poured half of it in my very unsuspecting-looking Pepsi cup. It's going to be a good night, folks. Oh, yes. Peace out, people. We'll be talking to you soon. It's going to be a good show. Fuck off.
All right, thanks, Regan. We'll make sure we check back in with you in a little while to hear what else you got to say about the auto show. Well, if you're tuning in this month expecting to hear either Jason Ivey or Patrick Daly talking, well, you know, things happen, things don't happen. I wish I could fire them, but I really can't. I'm not paying them, so I can't dock their pay. Oh, let's see, what else can we do to them? Give them more homework? Well, they probably wouldn't do it. No, really got nothing. They say, Owen, what would you do?
What would I do? I'd let her emasculate me for about 10 or 15 minutes. After I spent, $8 or $9 on a top shelf drink, and I'd go home alone and sad. Actually, that was my strategy for starting to date my current girlfriend. I'd let her emasculate me for about 3 or 4 hours, and then she'd call me the next day and ask me on a date. So it's a good strategy.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work in this case, though. But thanks anyway. Hey, Dave Boyle on the phone.
Jason, Dave, what's going on? How
hey,
are
Dave.
you doing?
Good.
Calling, checking in with you. Feel free to give me a ringy dingy. Feel free to give me a ringy dingy. 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 Give me a ringy dingy.
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Random Ass Theater. My name is Regan Roberts. I am your host. This evening's story is about a horse, a hotel, and some other random ass shit. The combat silences the strong girl. The unauthorized trend heaps a worry without the flagging protest. A horse peers below the debatable developer. The palace doubles as a stuffed pope. Near the alphabet plays the mechanism. The demanding sound remembers the outcry near the frustrating harmony. An amplifier expects the group scene opposite an intelligence. My interesting daylight speaks against the cutting champagne. A shock elaborates a doubtless changeover. The apathy consents within a courtesy. An acute corpse smokes. Its straightforward unknown rolls your seal beneath the strip medium. The guest leather swings throughout the unwanted poem. A puzzling journalist blames a brand. The purchase apologizes for a resource over the alert birthday. A saddening grandmother smokes into the uncle. Will a piece garble my bugger? The witty hotel objects to whatever opposite. Beside the planned temper purges the sweating captain. The microprocessor inhabits her flowing dictionary. On top of an unsolicited symptom reaches the obliged designer. The pretend lavatory pops the discipline inside the expired skull. A bicycle piles the vote. The client flushes a passing material, and a chap persuades the champion with the household pot. This has been yet another episode of Random Ass Theater. Only on Loathcast.
Describe your first kiss.
It was at a high school dance with my first girlfriend, and we were on the upper balcony area of this convention center somewhere that we were at. I can't even really remember, and it's true, it felt like the movies. Time stopped. I felt like the camera was panning around me. I'd never felt someone else's tongue in my mouth before. It was amazing. To me, that was the moment that I knew that I would do anything to get laid. Oh, and then I did anything to get laid, you know? Duh.
Mine's pretty simple. I was just sneak attacked on my front porch.
Really?
How did that work?
Like rape?
No.
Is that why you need a whistle?
Yes, I have a whistle.
I was 16 years old. I was a little old to have my first kiss, but...
That makes me feel good to say 17.
But I was a little young for what happened next.
I was 14, actually, and it was 8th grade. My girlfriend, Rhiannon, who was in 7th grade, we were walking to the bus. And that's the time when you do it, because it's in front of everyone. And so I did it, and then had to deal with her and her friends calling me all evening wondering why I did it, which is kind of bullshit, if you ask me. But I did it nonetheless. What the fucking deal was?
Good, okay. Indeed. Hey, Regan.
Hello, Loathcast listeners. Regan, your rock and roll reporter here for Loath Megacorp and Loathcast at the Portland International Auto Show. And it's about 7 o'clock here, and I've been here about a half an hour. It's starting to pick up a little bit, but I tell you, man, it is very, very slim pickings down here as far as people go. pretty slim pickings. Not that many people here. About a quarter pint of whiskey down and having a good time checking out some of the cars around here. I'm going to make a prediction for the Cup Holder Award right now. I'm predicting, although I haven't been up there yet, predicting Mercedes-Benz for the Cup Holder Award. Yes, indeed. All right, that's it. Short one for you guys. Yeah, talk to you soon. Peace. Oh, yes, I almost forgot to say, is Regan your rock and roll reporter? Something like that.
Thanks, Regan. Sounds like that bottle's going to good use.
Wake up, sweetheart.
Christ.
Okay, I told my wife this. I've made it clear to my dogs and my sick cat that I'm going into the World of Warcraft. But I thought I'd let somebody on the outside know exactly what I'm up to in case I get disappeared somehow. So that you know that 7:42 Mountain Time, I'm downloading the trial version of World of Warcraft and I'm going in. Wish me luck. Goodbye and good luck to y'all. Bye.
Sweet Jesus, Pat, please be careful. It's a dangerous, dangerous world out there.
Okay, gang, I got a new joke for you. So, a Catholic priest, a rabbi, and a secular humanist go into a bar. And, no, wait a minute, never mind. That's the whole one.
Oh, I'm really tired, so that's actually kind of funny. Good job, Kurt.
Yes, Nate. Would that be... actually, I know I can tell this story for him. Nate's most horrible sporting day was when he lost to me one-on-one basketball while I was wearing sandals. That's right. We were at Katie's house for her birthday. And Nate says, hey, let's play one-on-one. And I decided to take him on even though I was wearing sandals. And I beat his ass because he got cocky.
Well, let's let Nate tell his most memorable sporting event or sporting encounter. Because I sat down with these guys a couple weeks ago over some beers, and, well, this is what he had to say.
I would actually say this happened fairly recently. Could you guys stop that, please? So, Chastain, it was over the summer, actually, and it's not as though I wowed anyone or raised any eyebrows, but what happened was I was playing on the Pearl Street courts out on the North Park blocks for the first time. It's about Park and Gleason. I was new to downtown. I had just moved down about 3 weeks earlier, and I went down there with one of my friends, and we were playing basketball with some regulars. And so, walk on the court, we play a few games, and these guys begin to like me a little bit. They're like, oh, this guy's cool, he hustles a lot, he's a pretty good player, he's versatile, and I got some respect from the regulars, which I was happy about. And then there were a lot of older individuals playing bocce ball. So, a ball looks as though it's going out of bounds. I chase it down, grab it, throw it back inbounds, almost hit this older man, probably in his 80s, wearing an Oregon Ducks jacket, and he was watching the bocce ball going on. And I fell to the ground, dodged him, and kept the ball in bounds. Scraped up my arms and knees a little bit. Wasn't that great of a play necessarily, but I kept the ball in bounds. He yelled at me a little bit. He was upset. Said, "Goddamn kids!" But nonetheless, I'd saved the ball, and my teammate actually grabbed it. We ended up scoring the basket, winning the game. I got probably more high fives and congratulations after that game than any game where I scored the most points or anything. I dodged that old man. I kept the ball in bounds. It didn't go in the sand trap. It didn't interfere with the bocce ball game. And it was a spectacular moment. And I almost felt as though that is when I earned my right to live downtown and actually get to play on those courts. It's kind of weird to say, and you might frown a little bit. Scoff, excuse me. But it's something that is very important to me, Chastain.
Hey, that's the end of part 1. Turn the tape over.